Welcome to Matt Loves Eurovision. It's my Eurovision 2022 Top 40 Rankings countdown. Place number 20, it's Slovenia, LPS and Disko. Please do click on the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and like, share and comment below. Yes, it's time to grab those glitter balls and celebrate as we enter the top 20. Yes, we reached the midpoint of the countdown. Although, truth be told, because there are so many songs that I like, this doesn't feel like I'm entering into the top half. It's actually, we're well into the sets of songs that I like a lot. Now, this song here, Disko, has a bit of a retro feel, not surprisingly, but somewhat kind of conversely for it to being a retro song, we've got probably the most youthful group in the contest, represented by a bunch of 17 and 18-year-olds, and goodness me, that does make me feel positively ancient now. Slovenia have not had a huge amount of success in recent years, so it'll be interesting to see whether LPS, which is short for Last Pizza Slice, will be able to sort of overcome that. They look like a high school band, and indeed they are a high school band. They formed sometime in towards the end of 2018 in the music room of their school, and have gone on to record since then. They came through a pre-selection for fresh talent to get through to the Slovenian national selection. So they had to go through a selection to get through to the selection, and then, perhaps to the surprise of almost everybody, they won, and now will be representing Slovenia at Eurovision. Now, as the song title suggests, it does have a very retro feel to it. It's not just sort of 70s disco, it's got a very 60s jazzy element to it as well. It's in Slovenian rather than English, which I think makes it sound nice. It's not had a lot of love or attention from the fandom, and it's kind of placed not particularly highly in fan polls and people's top 40s and stuff, but I really enjoy this. I think I like jazzy disco, as it turns out. I like it's very, very laid back, and I quite like the lead singer. He's got almost kind of very laconic, almost deadpan delivery in the to the song. The lyrics to the song, actually, although obviously are in Slovenian, but the story they tell is of the singer, or the person telling the story, losing his high school sweetheart to somebody else. I think at the high school dance. So it's all very, very connected to them being a high school band, and all quite well connected in that way. Now, I'll be up front. This is not necessarily a favourite to get through to the grand final. Don't think disco, or this type of retro disco, tends to be awfully popular at Eurovision, either with the juries or sometimes with the televote. And LPS don't have a huge amount of experience, understandably, kind of on big, massive, big stages that obviously Eurovision is, and performing live to 200 million people. But I think you never know. You never know. That perhaps they will chime with the audience, and we might see, and we might see this getting through the semi-final. That would be a bit of a surprise. It's not. I wouldn't say in my top 20. It's not the least likely one to qualify. There is one sitting in my top 10 that probably is even more of an ask to qualify. But it could be a bit of a shock quality. Who knows? It could be a shock qualifier. I hope it is, in a way. Slovenia has not had huge amounts of success, as I said. So yes, it would be nice to see them in the final. But enjoy disco while we have it. And we'll see you again when we're back for my next rank.